Good afternoon, sir. My name is Cadet Jed Cosby, first squad leader for 2nd Platoon Bravo Company 520 Infantry, and I will be giving you an informational brief on an ambush operation. So the situation is that we have a enemy motorized squad, which has one vehicle. They'll likely be walking next to vehicle, but they'll be coming from the south of Route 345, and they have an electronic intelligence system that we have been tasked to destroy. We have already in place these two security elements on the north and the south of the road. The southern security element is placed on the likely enemy avenue of approach, and the northern security element is placed where the enemy would be going if we hadn't placed this ambush here. We have already placed our support by fire element and our assault element. And then we will begin with the initiation of the ambush, which is when this squad will get to TRP1, then which the squad leader will fire this first claymore, which is on TRP1, and the AT4 right here will fire directly onto the CSK-141 vehicle directly. Hopefully the electronic intelligence system is already in the vehicle. If not, that would be the next engagement priority. And then next engagement priority would be destroying any crew serves or specialty weapons, and then any remaining personnel. Whenever the enemy does get to TRP4, if they do get to TRP4, this other claymore will be ignited, and then likely this security element will also be alerted. Also important to note our PACE plan for communication, which will be whistling is our primary. Our alternate will be yelling. Contingency will be visual, and then in an emergency situation, possibly send the security element to the assault position to communicate. Say there are reinforcements that arrive from the north or more from the south, these security elements could communicate with the squad leader using this PACE plan. Now, once the assault element has reached TRP2, the squad leader will call shift fire for support by fire, and they will continue to seize the objective until reaching TRP3, and the squad leader will again communicate using the PACE plan with the support by fire element to lift fire completely. Once they reach past this, they should have seized the objective completely, killing any remaining personnel, and they will continue to go on to this LOA about 35 meters from the kill zone. Also important to note that there is a little bit of water here that doesn't quite match up with the LOA line, but when these elements do reach the LOA, they might contour a little bit around the water passage. Then the squad leader will make sure that the LOA has been established with flank security. The team leaders will get laser ports and establish fields of fire and adequate security for the assault element. And then the EPW team will be called to go and search any remaining dead personnel, ensure that everything is good. And a contingency plan, of course, would be aid and litter team, and that is if any members of the squad are injured. And then they would call for the demolition team, which the demolition team would go in place explosives to destroy any remaining weapons and equipment that the enemy might have. Also important to note that these EPW and demo teams will likely just be any remaining members that are not on any specialty weapons or team leaders, or obviously the squad leader. Then the squad leader will call red phase, which the assault element will then turn around and head back to the squad leader choke point that has been established, probably somewhere around here, for accountability, and the squad leader will count off every member of the assault team. And the support by fire will move from tripod to bipod. Then the squad leader will call white phase, and the support will move off the objective through that same choke point for accountability for the squad leader. Then the security element will wait for the demolition complete on blue phase, and then they will move through that same checkpoint for accountability for the squad leader. Moving to the release point up here, which is easily identifiable because it is on a slight spur with where it flattens out. When reaching the release point, security will be established. Then the squad leader will check men, weapon, and equipment, and then report to hire. Then they will move back to the objective rally point using a bounding overwatch traveling method. Sir, this concludes my brief. Thank you very much.